Did you know that I could use my phone with my feet? Oh, hold on a second. Hello?
I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
Any other funky humans in chat? One of the problems of having a body is that people can perceive it. And it's not that I think there's a normal human body per se, but the things people have told me about mine suggest that maybe mine is not whatever that might be. Quick disclaimer, none of these comments upset me, so don't worry about me. Let's get straight in there. Look at what my arms can do. And my fingers.
Oh, what the absolute fuck.
Now, I know what some of you are gearing up to tell me, so do I have a medical condition? I don't know. Probably. The disgust and shock this gives people never fails to amuse me.
It is fucking stupid. Stop that. Stop it. Okay, SpongeBob, we get it.
So I'm whacking this one right on the S tier.
Where are your boobs?
Can't lie, Chief. That one hurt at the time. Those were my toes clicking against my bed. Did you hear that? I was 15 and insecure. And I also ask myself the same question. So you're not original, arsehole. I sleep comfortably, I don't spend money on bras, and I enjoy a bit of androgyny. D tier. Congrats for having eyes. Oh, we're still observing my body parts that are typically hidden by a bikini. Okay then.
I could slap your ass, make a cup of tea, come back, and it would still be wobbling.
Wow. Now, I remember telling my cousin about this years ago, and she said...
You still friends with them?
Yeah, I think it was half a compliment, half a roast. It was...
Is it really a roast though if it's about your ass?
Well, it's a very inventive and, visceral mental image, which gives it a high ranking, but the fact that I can't tell if it was a compliment or an insult knocks it down to a B.
So you've probably noticed by now from looking at yourself in the mirror, but you have a deviated septum.
I have not. I've had a slight wonk in my nose and I haven't realised. I've had this face for 23 years. Similarly, when looking at my camera in a Zoom meeting, I realised that the bridge of my nose was flat. And the worst thing is that when I turned to a friend one day and mentioned I'd realised that, they went, "Oh yeah, I've noticed that before." Why? How did I not f***ing see it? A tier. It took a piercer for me to notice something about my own face.
You're so tall.
This is a comment I got loads as a kid. I was one of the tallest kids in my year until the boys hit puberty. I'm 5'7", which isn't super tall, but it's above average for female people and above average for an 11-year-old. I was 5'7". As an 11-year-old. Remote working during the pandemic meant I didn't meet my then colleagues in person for a very long time, and one of the first things my boss mentioned when I met him was how tall I was. I must have appeared unsuspecting or behind the camera, probably too busy thinking about my flat f***ing nose. C tier for when I was a kid. Did not like that, but as an adult, S tier. I love being told I'm tall. I feel powerful. Here's some honourable mentions. My uncle picking up my huge baby self and saying this.
Oh, if you're made of gold, you'd be worth a fortune.
S tier. Peak uncle humour. My mum saying this.
She's only 10 weeks old and that's the 3 to 6 months. And let's face it, it's not big on her by any means. She's going to be wearing adult clothes by the time she's 4.
B tier. The wording was harsh. Don't body shame me, mum. And I didn't fit into adult clothes until I was like 10, so you were wrong. And my nan saying I have piano fingers. And before someone comments it, no, I don't think I have Marfan's or arachnodactyly. I'm just a bit of a long boy. My feet are huge too. Make of that as you will. Diagnose me with something in the comments. Fine, do it, do it. A tier. It's a neutral comment. That sounds kind of cool. Who else has received unwarranted perception? Who else has localized joint hypermobility? Let me know. I have a lot more subscribers since my last video, which is very exciting. Hello, hello. Please do subscribe. And if you'd like, you could become a YouTube member or a patron. They have the same perks on both platforms. Thanks for watching.
I could slap your ass, make a cup of tea, come back, and it will still be wobbling.
Wowza.
Lol, get trolled now. Have you ever heard of Among Us?